So when you make these monthly payments on whatever item it is you purchased, over the course of the loan, the term, however many monthly payments you make, you will pay more for the item than what you actually borrowed. That's how the banks and the financial institutions make their money. So, you purchase this thing and you make, 12 monthly payments of, $110, and that's not what you borrowed. The bank is making money because you paid more than the item actually cost. So they put that in their pocket, they invest it, they make money, and that's how they're able to keep the lights on. So what I want to show you today is how to calculate what's called your finance charge. It's pretty straightforward if you've done the previous assignments where we calculated the monthly payments, and we're just going to kind of add an extra little step or two to that. Now, the arithmetic, it's not big, complicated algebra. You're just going to multiply and then do some subtraction and you're done. But you have to be able to calculate those monthly payments correctly. So go back and do last Thursday's and do yesterday's assignment if you haven't done them already. Don't start trying to do this one. Okay, so that being said, again, here's basically our vocabulary. What we need to have on this is the term of our loan, because what we're going to do is take what we calculate our monthly payment to be, and we're going to multiply it by how many months we make that payment. Okay, and then that will tell us how much we actually paid the bank. So I've added a couple little formulas here. This one should look familiar. Again, our table, I'll show that to you guys. Excuse me. So what we're going to calculate is the amount that we actually repay. So we're going to take the number of payments, or in this case, we call that our term, times our monthly payment. And that's going to be how much we actually paid the bank back. So to calculate our finance charge, we're going to take that dollar amount and subtract off what we actually borrowed. The difference between what we paid back and what we actually borrowed, that is the money that the bank makes. That is the finance charge. It's not a percentage. It's not quite that simple. So let's take a look at one of these problems. Again, there's our table. I'll have to take a screenshot of this or picture whatever you need if you haven't got a paper copy from me yet. So Lisa, excuse me, Lisa bought a new $45,000 automobile, but she made a $5,000 down payment. So her down payment is not a percentage like we did yesterday. Sometimes your down payment can just be a straight cash. Sometimes it is a percentage. So her down payment was $5,000, and she financed the rest with an installment loan, 60 months at an APR of 8%. Now, again, like I said, when you see that APR, that is pointing out to where you need to be looking on your table. So we need 60 months at 8%. So her down payment was $5,000. There's no math for you guys to do there. If it's listed as a dollar amount, you literally just need to put the dollar amount down. So she's financing $45,000, subtract off her down payment. So she's only financing $40,000. So her monthly payment, we're going to go monthly payment. You take the amount that's financed. Why my pen's not working here? Divide that by 100. That makes it line up with the table. And then we're going to multiply it by 60 months at 8%, so 203. Look that up on your table. So $40,000 divided by 100 times 203. Her monthly payment is an even $812. So the total amount that she repaid, she paid $812 every single month for 60 months. So 812 times 60, she paid back $48,720. Now, you're asked the finance charge. The finance charge is how much she paid back, and you're going to subtract what she borrowed, not how much the car cost, because she made a down payment. She only had to borrow the $40,000 that we calculated here. So her finance charge for this car was $8,720. So over the course of this loan, over the 5 years that she had this loan, she paid almost 25% more for this car. $8,720 on top of the $40,000 that she borrowed. Okay. That seems ridiculous to me. I personally wouldn't do that. But part of it is generally a car loan is a lot less than 8%. I just grabbed that number because it's the lowest end on our table. My current car payment, the loan that I have on my car, it's like 6%, or actually it's less than 6%, but it's like 5.9. So just be aware of that if you ever go to purchase a car. Hopefully you're not going to get screwed like Lisa did. All right, Ingrid, storage shed. This time her down payment is a percentage. And then here she financed 48 months at 9% APR. That's telling you where to look on your table. So this time we have to calculate her down payment. So we're going to take her $12,500 times 10% because it is a percentage down payment. So she made a down payment of $1,250. So she only had to finance let's try a different pen. She financed the $12,500 minus $1,250. She financed $11,250. So her monthly payment, $11,250. Divide that by 100 times your table value. 48 months at 9% would be $249. Her monthly payment is $280.13. So for 48 months, she wrote a check for $280.13. So she actually paid this place back. This is aggravating. $280.13 times 48 months. She paid back $13,446.24. So her finance charge is the difference between what she paid back and what it actually was financed. So her finance charge for this one was $2,196.24. All right. I know it seems like a lot of steps. I've tried to keep this as organized as possible on your homework. First do this, then this, then this, then this, just like I have set up here. With the down payments, sometimes down payments are cash, sometimes down payments are percentages. So keep that in mind as you're working through this assignment.